posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna choose.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are a few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Shreds into the stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
38-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he knocks the ball away and it throws incomplete.
One of those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Joseph Osai.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 33-yard line.
Again, it's Herbie. Well, they'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
At the 31.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra. extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Burrow will throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Evades the tackler, and now some space. So down inside the 40 or about the 38. 10 more yards. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, 26 yards. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And they will touch him down but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Broncos a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, it's going to be this cold. I want snow. You should see. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On 1, ready?
It's a game of 5. Brings brings up second and 5. At the 38-yard line.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here we go.
and 7. At the Bengals' 46-yard line.
Stop.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Third down and
On 1, ready?
7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow. Now he'll take this and run. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11, Thomas.
First down, Cincinnati.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
Jamar Chase from 19 yards away. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing Nix. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Nix to the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And it's going to be incomplete.
But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Joseph Osai. In there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Jones. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Chase. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Flow.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
A 28-yard gain.
And Burrow going to change the play.
First down.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
180. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
A gain of 3.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Broncos 3.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. A good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. By no means, certainly, are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nix from the shotgun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Working out of the gun is Nix.
They throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. So the completion gets them just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Nix going to give to Hardy.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 19-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Joseph Osai there on the stop.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
What's good on the extra point? And that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive. The momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. That's a good hard run there as he pushes way forward for about 5. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for a pick.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. From midfield now, Burrow. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the football. And a gain of 40 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
On one, ready?
24 yards. And the Bengals first and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
On one, ready?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You man, not with him. We've seen it too many times.
No. Oh, my God.
Nix. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
17 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man, and again it's Sutton.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold up through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Ready.
Here's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back to the air with Nix. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Harvey. This is 2nd and 8. Throwing Nix. He completes this to Sutton.
Here we go.
Nix's pass. Complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain of a yard.
Nix to the air. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end of making the tackle by the QB.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Right back to Brown. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Running right, here's Brown. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Handing it off to Brown. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 39. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it.
Right, 80.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons